Welcome, Cancer, to your spiritual reading for June. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you're friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. This is what is blocking you using the Sacred Traveler cards, taking a journey over here. And remember, friends, this also helps you tune into your intuition and helps your intuition grow, as well as your clairvoyancy, just by visualization. Okay. View from above. Get the big picture. That is what's going to help you heal the blockage. And the overall outcome is begin now, take your first step. And we will get to the healing card at the end. So navigating by the stars is following your bliss. So what is keeping you blocked, my friends, is you not completely following your bliss. Following the things that make you happy. So following your bliss, your spirit guide wants you to know sometimes you can't see the road ahead, but when you become still, you can feel the right way to go. Okay? Trust your gut feeling. Have faith that the higher power is directing your life. Believe. Allow yourself to have the decisions that should be dictated by yourself that brings you joy. Okay, all is going according to a wonderful plan for your life, but be confident that all is well. You might not be able, to see every detail of the path of your life, but you need to trust the light of the stars and your silent spirit guardians and enjoy your guiding. So allowing them to help guide you, right, by trusting your gut intuition. So it feels like for a lot of you, you're not really following your gut intuition, not really, might be kind of naysaying or just ignoring the situation. Take it how it resonates. So going over here, there are things that it feels like that you might know that that's the right path, but you might keep wandering away from it. I know sometimes too, if the path seems like it's a rocky one and it's a little hard to get there, we kind of tend to want to take a path around it, which then does not get to the path we're looking for as fast as it should be. Does that make sense, right? So if you're going through the mountains and there's a trail already made for you, you might be trying to cut the trail, and that will lead you off somewhere else before you can find the trail again, right? And that's not good, okay? Because you're making it rougher than it is by not listening to your gut feeling. So make sure that you are paying attention to the powerful three within yourself, mind, body, and spirit, right? And this will bring in the joy, the happiness, the what? The bliss. Ooh, lovely Cancer card too, right? Yes, this is justified, and this is the truth. The truth is you need to follow this. You need to follow those gut feelings. You know when you hear them. Oh my God, almost every card coming up here is Cancer. Got 2 Cancer cards and a Libra. But Spirit is really trying to tell you, you need to listen to your gut. You listen to your intuition. You have strong intuition. You know how to get there. You can feel it. You know what's right. Why do you keep wandering away or not listening? And it is. Listen to the messages that are given to you, Cancer. You hear them. You know them. I just keep hearing, why are you not listening to me? For some of you, your spirit guide is another water sign, and they want you to know, hey, you know what? You are not listening to me. Why? Why do you denounce me? Why are you not listening to the swift messages that are coming in to you? It could just be because you're busy throughout the day. Sometimes we get too busy, we don't listen, or we say, okay, I hear that, and then we forget. Instead of actually sitting down, taking the time to actually maybe write the message down or actually pay attention. But it does feel like they are really trying to get their message across to you. The reason I know that this is your spirit guide is because this is the support. They are supporting you, messages of support. Which is crazy because your water sign is, your spirit guides might be a water sign for a lot of you. This is my spirit guide. It's almost like my spirit guide's telling you that your spirit guide is saying, it's like the owl message over here, right? My spirit guide says that your spirit guide says, right? So yes, me as the middle person over here playing owl between your spirit guide and my spirit guide are like, okay. So yes, my spirit guide says, your spirit guide says, you're not listening to the messages. Bam, straight out, there it is. 100. I can't get any clearer than that, you guys. That is exactly what I just heard. My spirit guide says, I'm talking to you to talk to them. Be an owl. I'm an owl. Okay, so. Okay, here we go. So, you're not listening to what you're supposed to be. Once you start listening, you're going to get to the next one. Get the big picture. There's a link over here missing. You see this balloon? You see this balloon? But this balloon is so far, and you're not bringing it closer, right? This balloon needs to get up here. You're just allowing this balloon to stay back there. You're not perceiving it the way. You're not listening. Man, this is all about listening. I've had some really in-depth readings today with spirit guides. It's crazy. Okay, so get the big picture. Perceive it from a different angle over here. Understand what's coming through. See it from a different perspective. Get the missing link. It's swiftly coming at you, and it's completely coming at you. And some of you, your spirit guide is a Libra. So those of you who, if you know it's a water sign or it's a Libra, it's taking on that air energy. It doesn't have to be Libra itself. I should have just said air. Anyways, you got these swift messages coming in, and look at all these swift messages. You have them here, you have them here, moving swift, moving swift. They're coming at you all the time. It's just that you're blocking yourself from listening or just completely paying attention. They're trying to tell you about the Ace of Cups over here. So getting into the big picture, once you really start perceiving things from a different angle and really getting the bigger picture of the puzzle over here, the missing link is the listening. Right up, straight up. Then you will be able to have the Ace of Cups, because they're trying to tell you about this transition that you're going through. You're having a transformation. They want you to let go of something that you know. Yeah, you know. You know what you're supposed to let go of. Plain and simple. You know you're supposed to let go of that, and they're trying to tell you you have to let go of that to have this transformation for the Nine of Coins. You have to travel away from that for yourself. Once you travel away from that, then you can have the things that you really need. Then I'll give you the next piece of the puzzle. Yeah. Four of Coins. The Four of Coins, any disappointments, whatever it is, you have to let go of that disappointment to get to travel to where you need to be, because it's too much disappointment and you need to let it go. I'm also hearing you need to give it to me and let me have it for the Magician. Bam. Yeah. That way you can get your manifestation and you can start really taking action where you need to feel like you're taking action without any doubts and insecurities. You have too many doubts and insecurities that are going through your head to believe that you can get to where you need to be with the Ace of Cups. And this is because it just literally says you're not listening. There has to be more meditation, more listening to your gut feelings. Take the first step will breed the determination. Be determined to take the next step. Once you get through here and you start listening and paying attention and doing what you're supposed to do, then you can now begin to take the first step. Yeah, it's kind of weird though, huh, guys? Because you would think that the first step would be here, but it's actually saying you have to be able to listen first before you can even take the first step. Because like, I have something to tell you. You know what you're supposed to do. Now we can start. Oh, you're paying attention, Cancer. Oh, okay. Are you perceiving now? Are you listening to your gut feeling? Are you doing what you're doing? Now we can begin the journey. Now that you're listening, now that you're paying attention. So now you can get very determined in taking the action where you need to take the action and allowing yourself to be within, I would say, Yeah, they say the powerful three of yourself over here, but I would say, yeah, the unifying yourself with your spirit guide, with your higher self, and this way the self-growth will start happening, because now you're maturing and you're seeing it from a different perspective, because you have to get there first. Yeah. You can weigh your pros and cons on the way that you want to do things, but you'll be juggling different ideas and different notions. I don't know what this is, but this is for somebody. This is not for everyone, but I want to tell you right now, this is interesting because this card just kind of flew out kind of sideways, which is telling me it came out this way, which is telling me it's not for everyone. There is somebody highly psychic in this who's going to be watching this video. Their spirit guide is saying, remember how we were connected before, when you used to be able to hear me. I'm thinking that there's somebody who's clairaudient and you haven't been listening. Because that's literally what I'm hearing. Because I'm clairaudient, and I'm telling you right now, you're clairaudient. There was a time in your past we were very connected and you're not listening anymore. You've blocked me. That's for someone. Okay. I always get these messages, you know? So that's for someone, maybe more than one. You know who you are. King of Wands. Having this connection, though, no matter what, you're going to have this connection with your spirit guide, your higher self, your intuition, and become the King of Wands. And this is going to put you into a very powerful place for yourself, because now you understand the growth and you have this very passionate, fiery desire to do so, with so much vitality going on, that now you're going to be able to patiently plan and know what you're doing with the Magician. And this is going to be the first steps to understanding, yes, and hearing the calls. Because you hear the calls, you understand it. It's going to bring in this retribution. It's going to bring in this this new change. This is a transition. The transition of understanding and paying attention. King of Cups, yep. Where you're going to end up, you're going to use your psychic abilities. You're going to be able to use the things that you're doing. You're going to be able to get yourself back onto the emotional pathway. And the King of Cups goes here because now you perceive things from a higher view and from the understanding of what you need to through your growth. And what is your card over here? Unconditional love. Don't forget the unconditional love. Okay. So Spirit wants you to understand that the healing process also comes through the unconditional love. You getting to where you need to be for your higher self is an unconditional love towards yourself as well, because now you're having the understanding of the duality and the unity. There's a duality, right? You versus your higher self, your soul. You versus your spirit guide. You have a duality going on. Two different pieces of puzzles that come together for the unconditional love. Continuing to love someone no matter what may be difficult. However, love is always worthwhile. You make up love 100%. So also unconditional love is always remembering to love others as well. Okay. Also remember, the Spirit wants you to know a big part of unconditional love is forgiveness. You limit your ability to achieve unconditional love when you blame someone for past wrong or rehash past sufferings. Beating yourself up and blaming your sadness on the past only triggers more distress in your life. You have a purpose in life and you have a choice. You can let the past haunt you and inflict more suffering in your life, or you can forgive yourself and get back to living your purpose. I want you to look at this really fast though. I don't know if you, I hope you can see it. In this card it says two fairies depict this message. One fairy has her hands over her heart as if she is receiving love, and the other fairy is openly expressing love to her friend. The rainbow hues symbolize magical blessings. Rainbows remind us of the benefits that come from hoping and believing that unconditional love heals all things. There is so much love being shown to you every day. Unconditional love is your greatest challenge and your greatest joy. Wow. That's awesome and deep. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. I hope you enjoyed that reading. And until next time, peace and love to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.